SEO, search engine optimization, is a whole science. There's lots of stuff you could be doing to improve the discoverability of your web page. And in today's video, we're going to do exactly this. I'm going to be sharing with you some strategies, tips, and suggestions on how you can improve the discoverability of your web page. So how to succeed in SEO? This is a complex question because it's a multifaceted question. There's different things that we need to consider. So the first thing we need to consider, of course, is the content of our web page. Our objective should always be to produce great content. Even if we're trying to sell something, we should go for images of high resolution. We should go for description of these images. We should go for optimizing the narrative, the text, to make sure that customers read through, they stick to the web page for a while, they browse around. So the content is very important. It has to be engaging content. We need to create hook with the media we post, with the content we have, with the text, with the design, with everything. So the content is very important. Then what's also important is how we code everything. So the technical side of things, how we make the website to ensure that it's clean and to ensure that it has specific keywords, which the search engine bots can recognize and index. We need to make sure that the web page opens very quickly, because if it takes a minute for a website to load, then Google wouldn't show it to our customers. We need to make sure that the website is clean, easy to read. So we need to be aware of those technical stuff as well. Some websites have different add-ons or plugins. Typically, these make websites perform worse because the website can then load much slower. We need to consider all these technical aspects. The third aspect we need to consider is the community. We should create a community around our website, or at least around the content that we post. And this community should go beyond the website. We may have forums, we may have blogs, we may have places where our audience would get engaged, they would speak about our brand, they would copy different links to the website, they will share it with others, etc. So all these three aspects are very important. And together they produce the higher search engine ranking for our website. It's important to note that the way human beings read is very different from the way the search engine bot reads. We would like to appeal not only to the readers of the website by providing them with clean looking website and clear information, but we also need to make this website appealing for the search engine bot. In order to do so, we need to use keywords, we need to use subheadings, etc., because these would make indexing the website much easier. Some of the things we can do to optimize the website is to put the most important words as our keywords. Keywords typically show more often, they're mentioned again and again in different pages of our website, etc. These are the most important words that can then be indexed. Google can scan our website, they can see that these words occur again and again, therefore they're the most important. We can use these same keywords in our titles, in the description of the website, etc. And again, this shows that this is a very important aspect of our website. Another thing to do, in addition to using rich keywords phrases to describe our website, is to make them unique. Have unique keywords for each page, have unique content for each page, although relevant, and then slowly directing our visitors to the call to action. We would like to create a funnel. We would like to have the information which will assist the viewer to walk through the different steps, but finally reach some call to action. This call to action could be leaving their email address, subscribing, or purchasing from us. It could be also related to scheduling an appointment. If the purchase cannot be conducted online, at least we can get them scheduled in our calendar, they can come over, and then we can convert them this way. Very importantly, we need to keep these descriptions very short and to the point. We need to keep the titles very short and to the point. When it comes to title tags, try not to get titles more than 55, 65 characters long. Then something else we can optimize is the header tags. Header tags are very important. Try not to have more than one header tag per page. There's different levels of header tags. There is first level, which is the one we usually have more than one of. But then there is level 2 and level 3 header tags. So you can have multiple of those, but just make sure that these are also relevant to the level 1 header tag, because all of these would be used for the indexing. Level 1 header tags are most important for indexing, but Google would occasionally look into level 2 and level 3 as well. Something else we need to consider for optimizing our page or the coding side of search engine optimization is to provide metadata or meta description of everything we have. So each page would have a description, and this description typically would show up in the search engine results, but we can go even further. We can have description on the images that we have on our web page. So the titles of the image files also matter, because when you upload them to the website, typically the website builder, they would then substitute the metadata with the title of the image. You can then make it easier for yourself by directly editing the titles of the images before you upload, but you can also edit them once they are uploaded. And this is important because this helps with the indexing of the website. Some recommendation for improving the meta description is to include strong call to action in all the descriptions. Make sure that keywords are included early in the first line of your website description, and make keywords unique for each page. Keep the keywords fairly short, and the description as well should be short. When it comes to content, of course, as I said before, you need to create engaging content. Engaging content is very important, and you should prioritize some more profitable topics. The best advice is to identify 1 to 3 keywords or keyword phrases that relate to your topic, your product, your service, etc. You need to tune the content to your audience. Balance informative content for the human reader with keyword placement, because again, the search engine bots would pay attention to the keyword placement as well. It's very important to keep your readers clicking. You want to engage your viewers, your audience. You want to hold them on your webpage. The longer they stay on your webpage, the more credibility your page earns. However, don't make the whole journey very confusing. If you believe that the more confused they are, the longer they will spend on the webpage, this is quite not the case. They'll just exit the webpage as soon as possible. So keep them clicking. And typically this is done by having different sublinks. While they read one piece of text, they may click on a specific sublink on that page and be redirected to another page as part of your website. Keep the published content optimized. The optimization can be seen in different ways. The first one is, does it load quickly? What's the size of this video or the size of this image that you're uploading? Can you minimize it? Can you use some software to help you to reduce the size of the file? When it comes to text, is the text highly engaging? Is the text boring? Are people likely to get bored, fed up with the content and just leave? Each page of your website needs to be analyzed for you to understand whether the content is decent. That's why you can check this template here, which is a very helpful template when you're building new content. It asks you to answer a couple of questions. It asks you to nominate some specific keyword phrases which you believe are very important. And pretty much you can create a highly engaging website by using this template. If you already have a website, use this template again, be critical to the content you already have, and then based on the results decide whether you should change something or it's good to go. In most cases, you always need to change something. There's always room for improvement. Something that is very important as part of your content strategy are the keywords that you decide to promote. You need to identify keywords that are relevant to your product or service or your web page. So the relevance is a very important factor. Would a customer expect to land on your site after searching for this keyword? Is the content and the website addressing a need for this keyword? Then we need to consider the search volume. High search volume indicates higher potential visits, but may also indicate higher ambiguity. For example, somebody searched for holidays it's quite different compared to luxury holidays in Maldives. We need to consider the user intent as well. Is the customer looking to purchase, to learn, or to be entertained? So this needs to be reflected by the keywords that are promoted in your website. The last thing to consider is the overall competition. Some keywords are more competitive than others. Typically, if you have a longer keyword, this will generate lower search volume, but then the competition would be lower as well. If you have a very short keyword, this would generate high traffic, possibly. The competition would be high, and also you cannot be sure about the relevance. So try to have a consideration of these things. The brevity is not always your best friend when it comes to keywords, because you want to have a chance to score higher when it comes to specific keywords. And if you're just starting with SEO, you'd be better off having slightly longer keywords. Then you may have more relevant audiences landing on your webpage if they search for these longer keywords. Another strategy as part of your content strategy would be to have internal links. Internal links are the links that help you go from one page on a domain to a different page on the same domain. And they're commonly used in the website navigation. So if you want to navigate within the website, you would have different internal links that will help you to hop on from one page to another. Internal links are often useful for several reasons. First, they allow users to navigate a website. Then they help establish information hierarchy for a given website, and they help spread link equity across a website. Different internal links can also be used as soft conversion or call to action for top of the funnel content. Another strategy as part of your overall content strategy would be to use anchor text. Anchor text is the visible text on the web page that can be clicked on. There is a hyperlink under the anchor text, and this would link you to another page of the website. But your work doesn't stop here. You need to consider your community. You need to establish a community that goes beyond the website itself. Ideally, you would like to have a group of people who are interested in the content, and this sort of community can be built within or preferably outside the website. There may be different social media groups where these people participate. There may be some offline presence. There may be a club, events that people organize or you organize for people. There could be some QR codes that are generated and that are spread in social media, in offline media, etc., which urge people to scan those QR codes and go to your website. All of these would help you to generate a community. An active community is vital for having an ongoing organic traffic to your website. The more people visit your website, the more Google and other search engines would recognize that the website is already validated by audiences as important. So community is important because it's a major boost of your search engine optimization, and it helps you add to the site's domain authority. Higher domain authority correlates to higher ranking. Higher volumes of high quality backlinks lead to higher domain authority. Some major takeaways here. The first thing is focus on manageable number of pages. Don't anticipate that you can just create countless number of pages. It's better to have fewer pages, but optimized pages rather than multiple pages with content without considering how the content reads by both our viewers, but also search engine bots. We need to ensure that we're building the right type of content for the search engine results page. So we need to have contextual aspects such as not only text, but also descriptions of the website, metadata, meta descriptions of images. We need to have the address, our physical address if we have one, etc., because this will help with generating contextual search engine results page, which is what Google and other search engines want. Link your content to relevant pages with keyword-rich anchor text. Try to promote your web page on social media and with other teams on other web pages. Don't believe that just publishing the content on the web page is enough. Your efforts don't stop there. You need to do a lot of promotion online, but also offline. I hope you enjoyed this video, and if you did, please like and subscribe. You don't want to miss out on the content and the videos I've planned to be released in the coming weeks and months. There will be lots of videos on how you can get a business started, how you can improve the performance of your website, how you can improve the conversion rate, how you can market your products and services in the most cost-effective way. Lots of important and valuable lessons, and if you're interested in that, you've come to the right place. If I have missed a topic that you want me to cover, please comment down below and I'll be very happy to create a video on that. We can catch up in the next video. Until then, peace out.